Hi, my loves. How are you doing? This is Mrs. Deathstrow on Mr. Deathstrow, aka Just Deathstrow YouTube channel. Now, I know you guys are used to checking it out just for his beats and just for his stuff, but I figured I would interject and put out there a little quick makeup tutorial for you all. So this makeup tutorial is more so for if you're going for a natural everyday look. I work in human services. I don't have time to look glamorous while dealing with other people's crises. So these are all simple tutorial steps that I'm putting out there. This is my very first time doing it. So hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you liked, what you might want to see in the future, if you want any other further tutorials. And we're just about to just get into it. So one of the first things that I always hear and used to hear, but never used to do, moisturize your face. Now I know. Listen, okay, you're seeing the shine, you're seeing the sheen on my melaninated skin. And so I always used to think like, okay, well, what do I need moisturizer for? There's no real need for it, especially for my girlies out there like me who have that combination skin where some parts are dry and some parts are like super shiny, super oily. Trust me when I tell you this, moisturize. So what I have here is Cetaphil. Now, this is my favorite moisturizer. You could get it at any drugstore. Girl, if you got the hookup and you can go to like a Family Dollar or anything like that you can find it on, it is widely available. It's very light, it's not heavy, and it's not oil-based. So it's not going to add any kind of oil to the skin. What it's going to do is moisturize your skin underneath the makeup and also, you know, keep it all smooth and things like that when you apply your makeup. So what I'm going to do, you know, a little dab will do you, just a little bit. Let's see here. And I've been using it so much, a little bit. Pea-size amount. Trust me, it works wonders, okay? So what you're going to do is kind of press it into your face like this. And always move up and out. That is one of the makeup tips that I swear by. I've been taught that, and it works wonders, especially for us ladies that are rounding the base to Wrinkleville. I know it's hard to believe, but really going up and out will help with those wrinkles, help with any kind of sagging of any kind, okay? And so we're all smoothed out. Look at that. Okay. It's giving baby face. And now, speaking of baby face, another one of my favorite products, by the way, all the products that I'm using right now, with the exception of maybe one, you can find it in a drugstore. So if you're in between sessions with a client like me and you work in human services and girl, you run out of some stuff and you need to stop by someplace, never fear, as long as there's a CVS, like I said, a Family Dollar, anything like that, you can find it. But this product, Baby Skin from Maybelline, it's my favorite. It hides like pores wear. What pores? So again, a little dab will do you. See right there? And it's so transparent. It's actually like a clear, almost like a frosty clear. You could see it on my finger right there. And what I like to do is I like to dot it on my skin, you know, in the areas where you really want to hide those pores. Dot it in the skin, move up and out when you spread it out all over your face, up and out. And you do want to avoid your eye area, like your eyelid area. Girl, I used to just smear everything all over my skin, much like I'm doing now, but even more savage. But your eyelids are very, like, your eye area is so sensitive, and you want to avoid putting product in your eye and making it look heavy or anything like that. But there are primers that you can specifically use for your eyelids when you're going to do eyeshadow. I'm not going to do eyeshadow today because I typically don't do that on a regular workday. I'm not much of an eyeshadow person, but if you guys would like to see that in a future tutorial, just let me know in the comments section and I'll work that into you, because I do have some tips that really help with that. Okay, so the primer is on, moisturizer is on, and I cannot stop touching my face because, girl, or man, or boy, or they, there, anything. I don't want to misgender none of y'all out there. Please don't come for me on that one. But I have this product, this baby skin from Maybelline. It comes on so smooth, so velvety, and it doesn't leave like a, you know how sometimes primers, they leave like almost like a film on your skin that you can see, like a frosty film. It actually comes on really smooth and really transparent. And girl, let me get close to this camera. Pores wear, you know? All right, so those are down. Now onto the product that everybody, especially us women of color, dread: foundation. Oh my gosh, foundation. So now this is a tricky one, and I mean, feel free to fight about it in the comments section, but I am not a millionaire. Who'd have thought? Being in human services didn't make me rich. Well, you know, I don't know. But anyway, I did find a shade that really covers my skin, and it gives me the finish, like that matte finish that I still like to look. Us middle-aged and older millennial women, you know, we not letting go of matte foundations. We not letting go of all that matte stuff, and it really has its place. So what I use is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte, and this flavor is actually a color. It's a tint, and it is a full coverage mascara, and it comes in the color D80 Soft Sable for my skin. And I swear by it, because it really gives me that matte finish without it looking like terrible and so off my color. So what I usually do with my foundations, there's different ways to apply foundation, but the one that I usually use is this method where you put it on your hand, you dab, you just do a couple of squirts on your hand. Let me unlock it. Shake that up. Yep. Okay, and it's given. Whew, Lord have mercy. Let me see. All right, there we go. Okay. And you're able to just, with a brush, a hard, like solid, bristly brush, you see the texture of this, the kind of feel of that, dab it on your hand, and then get to working. Now, you don't want to get too heavy in the middle areas of it, because in the middle areas of your face, I mean, because I'm about to follow up with some highlighter in those areas. So you don't want to build up too much, especially for a foundation that's already full coverage. So you want to definitely get those outer areas, especially around places like these, like my hairline, which, by the way, needs so much help. If you have any suggestions for edges in these comment sections to regrow them or to grow them more fuller, please, girl, men, they, them, anyone. It is 2024 going into 2025. Please don't gatekeep on those things, okay? Help a sister out, because my edges, oh my gosh. I don't even need no edge control, because ain't nothing there to control at this point. And I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, these edges, dude, like for real, I'm like, I can't win. So you want to get all in those areas right there. Yeah, I know I'm goofy today. I had just the right amount of coffee to be too much for a regular person, but great amount of coffee for me. Oh, yes, get that. And you just smooth it out a little bit too. Make sure you're blending your foundation into your chin and your jawline, your cheeks, that double chin right there, girl, that little baby fat double chin right there. Oh, I love it. Just make you want to bite it. But anyway, make sure it's getting into those areas as well. And so here we go. I'm just about done. And that's the part that I love about brushes like these, is that it's good for dabbing it into the skin, but also smoothing it out very well. And you can already see it's really covering up these areas. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm loving when that happens so much. I do. Let me get close for you guys to see how this color is really, yes, it's really, and I do have hyperpigmentation, you know, especially a lot of women of color. We get old, them cheetah spots. Okay. You know how they call the older women that go after younger men Krugers, we cheaters, because we'll get those spots on our face, every one of us. Even, I've seen a lot of white women get it too, like hyperpigmentation, especially if you're Mediterranean descent and so on. You see it a lot too. All right, so that's it for the foundation. Now here is a controversial step that I do for my makeup, everyday makeup. And also when I say everyday makeup, it's not just for work. Let's say you have like an evening coffee date with a guy and you're not that sure about him. You don't want to go full glam, but you also do want to look like something. You don't want to look like you got beat up and dragged around and stuff like that. Oh, definitely apply this makeup tip for him. But yeah. And as you can see, my fam is coming out, interrupting me. Husband, Deathstroke, who this channel belongs to. Say hi. What's up? And Mini Deathstroke. Ah, look, he's hiding. You heard him in the background. Look at them in the background, joking around and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, a woman's work is never done. That is Deathstroke, who is this channel belongs to. Like I said, I'm just interjecting for the ladies today, for the Mrs. Deathstrokes out there that's trying to look fine on a dime and every day. Okay, so look at the foundation. Look how smooth this came across. Look how nice it came across. The color it's giving, and it's like almost nothing, but it is something, and it looks a lot better. So again, controversial step, highlighter. Now this is one of my favorite highlighters. This one, you can find it in a drugstore. Personally, I found it at Ulta Beauty, and I actually love this stuff. It is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Highlighter and Concealer. It is so good. Trust me, when I tell you this, a little dabble do you. You heard me say it a lot during this tutorial, but I mean it with this one. I mean that. Okay, so this one is a very good highlighter. And what I like to do with my highlighters is I'm not into the whole press powder, finishing powder, everything like that. Like I'm saying, understated like a motherfucker, okay? And so this is a really good concealer and highlighter for that. So what I do when I'm preparing my makeup for every day is I take a little bit, and you see this dark circle right here? Yeah, your girl been tired. Like, you know, girl, I got worries like everybody else. Okay? And I take it right one in the corner of the eye, and then like a stripe almost on the outer corner. And I do the same for this one and this one. I get a little bit more, mix it around, get it good. And then a little bit here in that area. A little here, and right here on the bridge of my nose, that area between your eyes, that for some of us, especially if you got, you know, resting face like I do, RBF, remember that? It gets a little darker in that area for some reason. So I put those dots right there. And what you want to do, the secret for concealers and highlighters, is to let it set in your face a little bit. Let it get like a little bit tacky. Like I said, we're not using that much of this product, but just give it a quick second to get tacky in your skin. And I'm gonna take my coloring book right here and fan myself. Shout out to my baby. Thank you to my man for the Count Your Blessings coloring book. Look at that. Got some good Bible verses and some good coloring pages for the days extra stressful. Fan it, fan it, fan it, fan it, fan it, fan it, fan it. All of that stuff. Very, very good. Now, 2 steps that I do for blending this out. Now, once you get it nice and tacky, once the foundation, well, not the foundation. Girl, I told you this is the first time I did this. Is once this highlighter is tacky and set in, kind of just give it like dabs. Dab, dab, dab. Billie Jean and I dab. Billie Jean and I dab. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Michael Trapson. That's my guy. He could have really, like, he's a comedian, but he's actually talented. A comedian. So dab it and then do like little light sweeps. That works for me. Like, you know how when you train in a newbie at work and you be like, you're not supposed to do this, but this is how I do it. That's very much this thing. This is not what you're supposed to do because everybody will tell you, oh, don't sweep, don't rub or anything like that. Girl, when I tell you, if I had a makeup artist on hand every morning, I would never have to do these tutorials. You would just not, I would act like I didn't even know any of y'all, like for real, like I'm very much rich, okay? Rich bitch, okay? And then sweep it in a little bit right there. Yeah, that gets it good. And, you know, it's not fully blended yet. What I do is I like to come in with this, and it still has like residue, I guess is the best word I can think of, from the foundation. So when you're blending it out, it blends in with the rest of the foundation. And yep. And it still highlights. It still highlights, but you're kind of working around the borders of it and the borders of that highlighter, the outlines of that highlighter, if that makes sense. You know, don't go over it because then that defeats the purpose of even having a highlighter in the beginning, but kind of just like around it. Work it around those areas that were highlighted and then blend it out. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see. See, here we go. Look at that. That dark circle that was there. What dark circle? I swear I got like 8 hours of sleep. I swear I got all the recommended 8 hours of sleep and all the hydration that is recommended by doctors. Yeah, I swear I'm killing it at life. Okay. And so that's done. Now, here is some understated eye makeup. Now, I know eye makeup is its own realm, just like any other part of your face. And some people specialize in it. Some people, they got it. I don't got it. Actually, I don't got a lot of this makeup. All I'm really doing is making sure you guys can see how I get myself fresh face for the day, ready to conquer all, because I got higher priorities. But all I'm doing is this mascara. It is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Waterproof Lifesaver. Like I said, it gives you a thick, full lash, but it's not crazy. It's not dramatic. It won't give you like those liar advertisements. Oh, it's like falsy eyelashes. It's going to give you that natural feel, that natural look. Here we go. And then what you want to do is not too deep on the eyelid, not too deep towards the base, because that's when you start to rub your mascara all over the place and it looks a muddy black mess. So you want to really go at the edges right here, the tips of your eyelashes, and like kind of move it from side to side to coat those eyelashes and give them that color right there. Thank you. Yeah. Y'all heard my stepson said good job. I don't know if you picked up on that, but he said good job. And that means I'm doing a good job. I don't know about y'all, but come on. When your kid tells you, your stepkid tells you you're doing a good job, especially he's a boy. So what does he know about makeup? When he says good job, girl, that is worth more than all the riches in the world. Okay. And so I do my top lashes. I don't really like to do my bottom lashes. And here's something else that you guys can help me with in the comment section. anytime I do my bottom lashes, it'll end up running like a motherfucker, and I get those bags under my eyes. You see, I use the highlighter to get rid of the natural bags under my eyes, but if I came at it with this mascara on the bottom lash, I would look like a straight up raccoon, and it would all be for naught. Okay, and so got that going. The eyelashes are out there. They're coated. They're popping. If you can see, I look this way, yeah. And I look this way, yeah. Strains winking. And now for the piece de la resistance, it is the lips. Yes, because we all like lips. We all like to give lips. Now, what I like to do, you're not supposed to do this, but this is how I do it. I like to take this right here. It's the Physicians Formula Rose Kiss All Day Lip Gloss Color. And it comes in like a pencil form. You could see that. Now, it's a lip stain that you could put all over your lips. But what I like to do is sort of do like a lip line, outer lip stain right there. Well, not outside the lips. Don't get it twisted. So you kind of just like slowly go around like that. There you go. And careful, because you don't want to really let it bleed out into the other makeup. Yeah. Smooch that out right there. And I like to come in the middle with this, oh my gosh, LA girl. Whoever said you can't use cheap lipstick after the age of 25 is a damn lie. I use cheap lipstick, okay? I do. I'm sorry. Some of it's expensive, some of it's cheap, but I love this color. It's a mauve color. Now, mauve color on somebody, my skin color, girl, oh my gosh, it could be, yeah, it could be like real crazy. But actually, this one, I like it because it gives me like a natural kind of tint on my lips right there. Smooch that all around, smear that all around. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah. Yeah, I went there. I'm immature as fuck. And then I cover it up with some lip gloss. Now, this is also a cheap lipstick brand, Wet n Wild, the Mega Stick. It's a lip gloss. And get that on there and smooth out that. It's a tinted lip gloss too, so it still gives that pink kind of overtone to the mauve without it being too dramatic or too dark for daytime, because we're trying to wear this at work. Obviously, if you want a darker lip color, go for like a darker lip gloss or, you know, a darker shade. But I want a more pretty but understated lip look. Okay. How's it look? How do I look? Okay. Yeah, we got that all good. And now what I'm going to do is finish off this entire look with a setting spray. So, yes, get a setting spray. You can do setting powder. I am just a nightmare when it comes to that powder because I haven't gotten the ratio of it of like, you know, I either get too happy-handed and look like I got hit in the face with a bottle of baby powder, or I'm doing too little and it does nothing. So this is the Revlon Color Stay Lock 24-hour setting mist. It really is a good one. It's not my most favorite. My most favorite is actually the Maybelline setting spray. It comes in a purple bottle or like a fuchsia colored bottle. That's my most favorite. This is a close second, and this is the one that I was able to find today. So give it a shake. And what you want to do is spray it clockwork. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so wet. Oh gosh, it looks like I washed my face all over again. I know, it freaks you out because it's like wet and it's runny and stuff like that, but it's definitely gonna lock that makeup in, lock that look in. and give you a nice matte slash dewy finish on it, okay? Got my coloring book working overtime today, huh? And it's gonna be used again later today. It's gonna help me with my stress, for sure, because it's Saturday, it's a weekend, and Deathstroke and Deathstroke Jr. are at home. So yeah, peace out to my private time. I mean, I'm surprised I even got this amount of time to myself. For a very short period of time, they're gonna need me for something else. I just got finished making mac and cheese, all of that stuff. Got the little critter one running around in the background. Got Deathstroke walking around looking like he ain't got no sense. Okay. All right, and now makeup is all complete. It's all set. And like I showed you, it gives you that dewy look, but also not too shiny, not too sheeny or anything like that. So it's still not quite dry all the way, but it's definitely close to where the finishing product lands. And that'll do it for my tutorial. And took 26 minutes. So, I mean, listen, if you like what you see, if you like these tutorials, and if you want to know more, or if you have any recommendations for products that are good for me, do not gatekeep those. Put them all the way down in the comments. Like and subscribe to Deathstroke, my man, my boo, my baby. Shout out to him. Thank you for letting me borrow your channel. And I will see you some other time. I'll see you later, my loves. Be blessed. Bye.